I think what I found most encouraging was their ability not to get distracted. I mean, certainly we have a head-to-head with Air Force, so there's sometimes that feeling like, well, we want a little bit of revenge for last season. And I don't think that was really on their mind. I think they paid attention more to what do I have to do in my race to put us in a position to win the meet. I think just coming through the stretch of meets and going 6-0 in January just gives them confidence in what they're doing, confidence in our staff and what we're preaching to them. So I think if anything, it maybe made them a little bit calm and more focused on what they need to do at conference instead of anxious about where they're at. You'll get some athletes who are just, hyper-focused on when's my rest? When is my rest when I can move on to the next thing? Or I'm really tired and this meets against a rival. It might be a little difficult for me. I'm maybe not in a great place mentally. Obviously the start of school. I mean, all those things can be stressors. Obviously they're distractions to a certain degree that we tell them, try to minimize. Let's just focus on what's in front of you. What event is in front of you? Who do you have to beat? I think we'd be in a dangerous place if we never stopped to celebrate. We took a moment to celebrate because otherwise it would just become a grind. And at some point the wheels, I think, would fall off. There would be no sense of joy. So we do want to take a moment, but as I tell them, 24 to 48 hours, pat yourself on the back. We can talk about it, celebrate it, and then we got to move on to the next thing. We've got 4 heavy hitters that represent us from senior on down to freshman. They each approach their races completely different. Those 4 girls are fire starters. They get it going for us every single time they hit the water. And it's nice that we've got each of them in different events and spread out through the classes. It's kind of unique.
Take your mark.
All we preached as we had a meeting about a week and a half ago was getting on a regular sleep schedule, really hitting their nutrition, making sure that they're doing little things, hydrating and stretching during the day. Most of what we do here is good prep, but a lot of them have come up through swimming and they know what to expect, unless it's their first year with us, and we communicate a lot. So the expectations in practice are pretty clear. I think it's the things that we do outside the water that can help us more than anything else. I think it's great. I think sometimes our divers do get overlooked because we do have such heavy hitters in the water, but I think they're all contributors. They're all really capable of pushing the boards. They're all really willing to learn new dives and kind of expand their repertoire. We just got to get them healthy and focused, and I think they can do damage for us.